Donald Trump has announced a White House meeting over the possible imposition of import tariffs on steel and aluminium. It's expected to get underway in around 20 minutes' time. The plans have been widely criticised around the world, with the president accused of trying to spark a trade war.
Choosing a trade war is surely the wrong prescription. China will certainly make an appropriate and necessary response.
We will defend our interests if needs come.
I'm convinced that increased tariffs will hurt us all in the long run.
Trade wars are bad and easy to lose.
Now, it's expected all steel exporters to the United States will pay an extra 25%, with a 10% tariff slapped on aluminium that's coming into the country. The EU fiercely opposes the move and is considering employing countermeasures. EU members are considering new tariffs on key consumer goods produced in the US, including clothes, motorcycles, peanut butter and fruit juice. Economist Keith Boyfield told us that consumers are the ones who will lose out.
People who are really going to come out worse from this are American consumers, including the US military. I mean, they're importing a lot of steel for the US defense budget from South Korea. And one of the reasons that Trump has given for this policy is strategic defense reasons. It's so dumb, it just doesn't add up. And so in terms of proportionate responses from the EU and China and so on, I would argue, and a lot of my colleagues would argue, that it would be equally dumb for the EU to impose tariffs on things like Harley-Davidson motorbikes, because again, the people who come out worst of that are the consumers. It's been calculated, for example, that for every one job saved by this tariff imposition for steel and aluminium in the United States, the US economy will actually lose 5 jobs. That adds up to 146,000 jobs that are at risk because of this policy by Trump.